Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the major conflicts happening around the world right now, from South Asia to the Middle East, and how they are shaping global politics and everyday life. This is a big picture overview, so stay tuned. In early 2026, tensions between Pakistan and Afghanistan escalated sharply. What started as cross-border clashes has turned into what some officials are calling an open war. Pakistan launched airstrikes inside Afghanistan, targeting what it says are militant hideouts along the border. Afghanistan's government strongly condemned these strikes as violations of its sovereignty. Both sides have accused each other of aggression, and fighting has intensified around border towns and major cities, with explosions and gunfire heard in Kabul itself. International actors, including the UN and neighboring states, have called for calm, but the situation remains highly volatile. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, the conflict between Israel, the United States, and Iran has dramatically escalated. Recently, the US and Israeli forces carried out significant military strikes inside Iran. This has triggered a series of retaliatory attacks, with Iran launching missiles and drones toward Israeli targets and US bases across the Gulf region. This conflict has spread rapidly beyond just two countries. Missiles have been fired toward multiple Arab Gulf states, including areas around the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Kuwait. Emergency alerts were issued for civilian populations, and some airports and airspaces were disrupted due to security concerns. At the United Nations, world leaders are deeply worried about this widening war. The UN Secretary General has condemned the violence and urged all sides to return to diplomacy before things get even worse. What makes this conflict more dangerous is that Arab countries are now directly affected. Iran's strikes have not only hit military bases, but have touched civilian areas and economic centers in the Gulf. Governments in the region have issued emergency warnings, and millions of residents are being advised to take shelter. Pakistan has publicly condemned the attacks against Arab states and is calling for immediate de-escalation and peaceful dialogue among all parties. These conflicts show how unstable global politics have become. A localized border war between two neighboring countries can escalate and draw in regional powers. Similarly, tensions between global superpowers can quickly turn into a wider Middle Eastern conflict. The world today is watching closely, fearing that these tensions could lead to even larger confrontations. If there's one thing we should take away from all this, it's the importance of diplomacy, humanitarian concern, and peace-building efforts. Every conflict affects real lives, civilians, families, and entire nations.